Untoward. Unfavorable, adverse, or disadvantageous. Unruly, troublesome. Unseemly, improper.
An adjective as well. There were a few untoward comments when I was leaving the room. Okay, here, untoward, inappropriate. Yeah? Okay, not right for the situation. His behaviour was untoward. Okay? Bad behaviour or not the right behaviour.
How untoward of me!
For the situation. Yeah? Okay, untoward.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Welcome to Untoward Tuesday. We're very excited. We have it might not be the longest episode, but it's the most exciting episode. Because we have Michaelene, of course, here. Here she is.
Hello.
Hi. And also, we have a very special guest who has just taken her meds, so she will be falling asleep soon. So we have to get right to her.
Right. Her head might fall right down on the desk. I love when that happens, especially in a restaurant when a head falls right down on the table.
I don't understand that. What are you saying?
I'm saying when 1 minute you're talking to somebody who's supposed to be like on a date with you, and all of a sudden he's so drunk that he's got his head on the table.
Oh, one too many martinis and a Xanax, you say? Well, this woman doesn't drink, but she did take her sleeping pills. That's
kind of the same thing.
Yeah, so sort of. But we have her here in studio for maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, some sort of head falling.
Yes, here she is. You know her, you love her. It's the fart heard round the world.
Yay!
Look at the camera, Amy. Yeah.
Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Nikki. How are you?
Good.
Can you hear her, Mommy?
Can you see her? Can you feel her? Yes.
Doesn't she look pretty?
She does.
She's not had pasta dinner.
Yes, we did.
What kind of pasta did you have?
A bucatini alla amatriciana.
Wow. I never even heard of that. That's a very special, fancy pasta dinner.
Fancy pasta.
Mommy, we went to Caravaggio, and I had,
Hi, Carrie.
What's that?
Said hi, Carrie. He said hi.
Yes, I see. Yeah, see, look, they love you, Amy. Look. Hi, Amy. Amy, the sweetheart. See,
yes.
Aaron James loves you, Amy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm forcing her to do this. Look, you look like you're having a marginal amount of fun, but not the best time ever.
She never really whoops it up.
I was the only one in Caravaggio that had hand tattoos. Can you believe it?
She did feel, she was like, I'm like, Amy, they love me.
Who cares? That makes you special and cool and different. Who cares?
It was cool. Talk to her for one moment.
So you went to Caravaggio. Did Keanu see any of her buddies?
We saw all of Keanu's buddies.
Wow.
And they were very sweet. They tried to give us free drinks, but I don't drink, so I politely declined. But
did you have a free Coca-Cola?
I had a really good espresso Keanu made me before we left the house.
Nice. Good. Well, that's good. And so you had that fancy pasta, and what did Keanu have?
And then we'll have leftovers for tomorrow. I think in the morning we're going to go on a nice little walk around the park and have some breakfast. Mm-hmm. And then Keanu and Gino have a show tomorrow night. So if you guys are in New York, come to Brooklyn.
That's right.
Are you going to the show, Amy?
I am. I'm going to be
Oh,
here
how
until
exciting.
Thursday
She might be
evening.
the only one coming to the show.
That's exciting. That's lovely. I'm glad you're there.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
The
Wonderful.
driving was a lot. I will say there was a lot. Like today, I've already driven 8 hours, and I got up at 5:30. So I'm like I'm a little dead.
I hear.
That's why-
Yes, of
That's
course.
why you want to just lay your head down. I don't blame you.
Well, and I am proud of myself. I drove in New York traffic for the first time ever, and I was very scared.
Well, and also, right. And Amy drove me. We were talking about this. Also, hi, Ashley. Ashley Cummings in the house. Hi, darling. Good to see you. Welcome to Untoward Tuesday. It's an abridged version because I don't want to keep my house guest / best friend up all evening. But Ashley, good to see you. Amy was like, she drove not only, okay, so she drove us to Buffalo. She flew to New York, drove us to Buffalo. I don't have a license anymore. And also, like, you know who I am. Like, I want to sit in the car and drink White Claw, right? She drove us all the way there. Then her and I separate after those few days. She drives to Canada, then drives from Canada back here. It's a lot. So that's why everybody give it up for Amy, because she did the Lord's work. She just drove 10 hours and now she's sitting there. Isn't that cute? I know. But
Amy, did you go to Toronto?
I did, and I think I would need to go back a second time to like really get a feel for the place, because to be honest, I think I rented an Airbnb in like kind of a very poor neighborhood, but I had no idea like what I was doing. I'd never been there before, and I felt safe. It was fine, but it was just like very industrial, and I don't know. Between Vancouver and Toronto, I probably liked Vancouver a lot more on like the
I think it's kind of the east versus the west coast.
It is, yeah, for sure. I don't know. I would need to go back. The jury is still out.
Yeah, I think you'd need to spend a few days, at least a few days in Toronto, and kind of get to know it. I hear it's a great city, really.
I went to one of the art museums and that was fun, but honestly, I was like so paranoid about the car and parking and stuff that I just didn't really get to enjoy myself, I think. So,
Amy, while we have you, why do you put up with me?
why do I put up with
What
you?
does that
Oh my
mean?
God.
Because I always feel like I'm bothering her, but then she never wants me to leave her.
What?
So
Yeah, no, I don't ever want you to leave me.
I know it's funny because we've been friends since kindergarten. I put up
just
with you
feel like
because
I'm
I
able
adore
to let
you.
my guard down to the point that I can tell you when I'm annoyed, or vice versa. Like I don't really have. It's impossible for me to have a filter around you, even when we try to be nice and have like pleasantries. I mean, I can tell when you're annoyed, and you can tell when I'm annoyed, but not always. I don't know that always needs to be addressed, because we just kind of move on.
I
make
never
sense?
am really truly like annoyed. Sometimes I meet my breaking point with like being around people, I guess,
Yeah.
but you never really. Okay.
I mean, put up with you is like a wild term. Because
Okay.
I feel like,
but best
duh.
friends, but best friends, like what is it? Like what?
Well, I love you,
I'll
and I
tell
enjoy
you
your
what
company.
I think that you are I have the best time with you. I'm very rarely annoyed by you.
That's
I
good.
think you're a bit I think you're type A personality, a
Very
bit
much,
controlling,
very
right?
much,
And sometimes
yes.
I go, have fun, Amy, grab
Yeah.
the gusto of life, would you? And then you probably are annoyed with me by
Yeah. I mean, we could have maybe planned our dinner reservation early or something. I don't know. We probably could have had our shit together, but I don't know.
Oh, she did. Oh yeah. Oh,
Six
six
is
is
upset.
having a moment.
6 like Amy?
She
She
actually
likes my
was very nice to
shoes.
Amy.
Was
Yeah,
she nice to you, Amy?
Yeah, she's been nice to me. She likes my shoes and she likes the smell of my jacket.
Wow.
This is she treated Amy nicely, but this is how she is normally.
Good morning, Kiki. Oh my God.
Just please stay away from her, Amy, because I'm afraid for your life.
Amy knows how to deal with cats. Yeah. And Eugene just got home. But
I also feel like I reflect and I realize that I have more fun in the like. Sometimes it's hard for me to have fun in the moment, but then when I look back, I'm like, oh, that was a good time, you know.
Then you whoop it up like later and go, wow, yeah, it was great.
I think we all loved our.
I was
vlog.
overwhelmed by Niagara Falls because it was just such a magnificent thing, and I kept thinking like, oh my god, like shipwrecks and like getting in sea storms is so scary, and so I think I was just like overwhelmed by the magnitude of it. And I didn't,
What about falling down the Niagara Falls in a barrel?
exactly, that's what I mean. Like that's fucking terrifying.
This is what backhand. I swear to God, I told Amy this at dinner. You said this earlier, like the video is like, dang it, Amy, this is fun. Have fun. And then she comes to me like later and when she was in Toronto, for the 2 days we were apart, she was like, I miss you. Thank you for traveling with me. Yes. Looking back when it's all like gorgeous in this, well, I had a blast, Amy. I mean, I don't know. That's what I mean. You're more type A. I'm more fly by the seat of my pants. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't even try to not be this way if I tried. I can't. I'm not chill. I'm never going to be chill. Like, I'm just not chill.
This is so great. It's like a real life.
You're like
really
tightly
cool
wound. Is that what you're saying? You're a little tightly
Scary.
wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom, why do you think that is?
I don't know. Whatever.
Is that true? The falls were drained in 1969.
Yeah, Carrie R, we did not know that, but thank you.
I find that hard to believe.
Drain.
Why did they drain them? To find the people who fell over in the barrels?
We got to look it up. Let's see. Hang on. Keanu, you did a good job. Thank you, Doodle. I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you, Doodle. Also, I forgot to give. I know this is an impromptu episode. Guys, we have a very, very interesting. I've been working my ass off to be prepared for the Thursday episode. So this is sort of an impromptu, as long as we have Amy here, Untoward Tuesday. So we're not taking phone calls tonight. It's going to be very short, but we just wanted to give you something because it's Untoward Tuesday. But yes, Thursday, we have a very big interview coming up. And obviously we have a new Keanu cast out. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. If you're listening, keep listening. And 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here right now. And you know what? Since Amy's here, Amy?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and do something radical. Amy, pick a number between 1 million and 1 trillion.
4 million.
You heard it here. I forgot what she said. 4 million. 4 million Kiki coins for everyone here. Amy said it, and it's her thing.
Wow.
Isn't that exciting? So
exciting.
And even more radical, 4 more million Kiki bucks for everyone here. In Amy's honor. Yay.
Yay.
But the Niagara Falls were drained. I can't believe it. Do we get Amy bucks? Yes. I'm going to make some now. As long as we have her here. But let's see here. We'll watch a little bit of this for shits and giggles. If you haven't watched
Saw 01.
If you haven't watched me and Amy's vlog,
it's so cute. I love it.
We're gonna play it for you again.
Yeah,
Watch our vlog, and I think we're gonna make a second vlog for tomorrow. So stay tuned.
Yes, we're gonna. So we've already started our footage for our second vlog, the New York portion. But I could be a vlogger, Amy. We could be travel vloggers.
That could be fun.
We did really good. I thought we did like a really good job.
Yeah, I hate Vegas, but the next time you guys go to Vegas, I might come and try to do some dancing travel, and we can do some
yes, Amy. Oh my God! And I've always said you should definitely do the vlog of like getting ready for dance night, and then you do the vlog of like look at all of these dollar bills and things. Are we okay to say that you have an OnlyFans?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, if
Please
you're not
subscribe to my
subscribed to Amy
OnlyFans.
Clark's OnlyFans, what is it on there?
It's called Snacks in the Bathtub. And I basically eat foods in the bathtub naked, and I take food requests. And sometimes I do a little bit more spicy content if it's like by request or
Yes.
just.
I love that.
So
Yeah.
it varies.
Even so, there you go, ladies and gents. Even though I no longer have an OnlyFans, an OF, a spicy website, my dear friend Amy does, and she's doing the Lord's work. It's Snacks in the Bathtub. Everyone go subscribe to her. You know you want to subscribe because she eats snacks in the bathtub. And look at
If
her.
you follow my Instagram, I have a bunch of postings on there too, so you can follow the links or you can follow my Venmo.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna watch a little bit of our vlog. Are you ready? Bing, 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 bing. And I really made it look like we had fun, and I think that we did, Amy.
Well, I think you guys did have fun, right?
I had a fucking blast, but not all of it. Like, yeah, friends.
Not
we,
all
yeah.
of it. But
No, sometimes like we get like, okay. She's like, Keanu, do you have to stay up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the
Whoa,
morning in the
I
bathroom?
just worry about your health. I just worry about you being okay. It wasn't like I was annoyed you were awake. I was more so just like, when does this bitch sleep?
And I go, this bitch is so controlling all the time.
I mean, I was in bed by like 10 p.m.
I know, but I really did have the best time. And then I'm annoyed that I'm like, Amy, I would have never thought to go to Niagara Falls. Enjoy it, God damn it.
Also saw my Instagram. I don't know. You can probably find it on Keanu's Instagram, but it's Clark Amy Baby.
I will put it up in
Yeah.
the banners here. Let's watch a little of this because it's cool. We really did have a good time. Also, where is my husband? He's in the bathroom.
He's sleeping in the kitchen.
He's not sleeping.
He's too.
Eugene. Oh, he's listening to his headphones. Okay.
What's up, baby?
Oh, no, we were just making sure you were alive.
Yeah, I'm staying out of the way, boo.
Oh, okay.
Checking in
Okay.
on you.
Thank you.
On the road to Buffalo, they're made of denim. They even have pockets. You can keep your vape in there. It's Rock Hill right now. Go people! What a thunk it. Cute. They're open. Amy, the fart break's coming up. We made it. Now, won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Ooh, I love it. Amy, I miss that place now.
It does. It looks
I
beautiful.
loved it. Oh my God. It was so much fun. And you liked the other place you stayed in, right?
Yeah, it was pretty. It was nice. I think the bed that you and I had was more comfortable though.
Yeah.
Did you get to see downtown Toronto at all, or was it just the
I
art?
went to see an art museum, and then honestly, I was gonna try to see the falls on the other side, but it was just too out of the way. So I just had to forego that. Honestly, I just took yesterday to like rest. I watched some Trixie Mattel like drag makeup videos all day, and I just like slept on and off. So I tried to give myself permission to rest because I have been doing a lot lately.
I was
And
glad.
prior
Yeah.
to this trip, like for the last 4 consecutive days before I traveled, I was working from like 8 o'clock in the morning till like 3 a.m. So I needed to take I needed to take a day to sleep, honestly.
And I just think driving is exhausting too. Doesn't it hypnotize you? It hypnotizes me.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, Amy, it's not OnlyFans. Don't show us your crotch.
I know, but I'm itchy. I don't know.
Amy, I'm just kidding. Please show us your crotch. I don't care. I'll get a flag on YouTube for your crotch.
I'm itchy.
I'm itchy.
Amy, don't show us your crotch. I'm itchy.
No, I think it's something. I think I put on weird lotion or something. I don't know.
Also, the cat liked Amy more than I've ever seen anybody her like anyone.
Well,
but
I have been living with cats my whole life.
That's true. Oh, okay. We'll play more. And did you text that to me? I want to make a banner.
I just texted you.
Okay, perfect. Yes. Let's press on here.
Well, you guys, I love you. Thank you for listening to this Untoward Tuesday with me. I have to sign out before I become an absolute illiterate.
Do not worry, Amy. I'm going to put your banner up for your Instagram. And if you're in the Chicagoland area.
And you'll see me on our cute little vlog tomorrow.
Yes, exactly. So get some rest, Damala. Thank you. Okay. I had to get that. I had to get her in here, and because she's
just a little quickie.
Just a little quickie. Yes, that's all. That's all you get. I have to gatekeep her, and now she's going to fall asleep on our luxurious couch.
I am.
And Michaelene and I will be here, and then look forward to us later. But. Bye, Amy. We love you.
Good night, Amy. Take care. See ya.
Yay. We love you.
Love you.
I love her. I'm sorry this was so impromptu, but I had to get her while she was here.
Yeah, we got a good 15 or 20 minutes. That was good.
That was great.
Yeah.
I smell sex and candy. Let me put her... I'm going to play the video while I put up her Instagram, and that is where you can find her spicy website. You know you want to follow it. Snacks in the Bathtub, it's called. So, and Amy, they can find your spicy website through your Instagram, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm making a banner right now.
Yes.
In the meantime, watch this. I know we've played this 100 times, but we don't care. It's so good. It's so good. Also, this is queso.
See how it sings?
Yes.
Ooh. We love buffalo.
Day 2. Look, hi, Amy. There's a banner.
Love the whole look of it.
Not now. Amy, are you ready for our voyage? I am. The maidens of the mist. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Over there, Amy over here. Next is our travel vlog, Mom. I think we need all like landscape things, because this is why it looks like kind of odd, but
it doesn't look like it looks I just love the whole atmosphere, the atmospheric look and music of it. I think it looks just really very cool and artistic.
The musicality and it's actually it's not exactly easy to edit, and it's annoying to do, like when
I think you did good,
right. But when we're like at a museum and I'm going like, all right, now Amy, just do this. And it's like, well, really, do we have to do? But then when it all comes together, it is pretty.
Yeah, it's really, it is. It's beautiful, really.
So look for part 2 of Amy's time in New York with me. We've already started our travel vlog. And then maybe I'll be on the side a travel vlogger, I think.
Mhm.
So
Is this
actually, it is Gay Pride Month. So
I don't think it's lesbian month.
no, it's I mean it's Pride Month. So yes, that includes lesbians.
I thought every month was lesbian month.
It is when you're
A
a
lesbian.
lesbian. Yes, exactly. So it is this lesbian month. What do you? Yeah, I don't understand what you mean, Jim. But it is Pride Month. That means lesbians and gay men, exactly, of the
You are
light.
proud.
Just as much as 1960 and almost unbelievable.
Holy shit, Amy! Wow.
To the far left are Horseshoe Falls and Great Lakes. From here,
I cannot even imagine doing that.
It was so unusual. And Amy's right. It was like astonishing. And I have, crippling anxiety. But
You weren't anxiety ridden there at all, I don't think.
no, not there. I'm like, I knew what was coming because I know we get wet. I've been on a boat before. I know it's gonna be. I don't think
You have?
Yeah, well, what's
Wow.
the best?
What a wonderful experience.
We used to sleep on the sailboat for fun. Remember? We would go back to school, and Dad would go back to work, and we'd be like, we would still feel like we were like this. What's the best day in every man's life
were
that
really
has a boat?
consummate sailors.
And the boat's name was Allison, and Dad thought
I
he could
named
sail.
it. I said, what about Allison?
I know this world is killing you, oh, Allison. My aim is true. But I think it's just so funny because I was like, I don't know. I'd watch. I'm like, I know they're gonna give us a rain slicker. Even if it's sunny, we'll get wet, like Sea World or whatever, the splash zone.
I don't
think Amy was expecting
Did
that.
we ever go to SeaWorld? I mean, honestly.
Yes, and I did not like that because
Was I there?
Yeah, I don't know why we went. We went with like cousins or something, and I thought, I don't know why there are whales in a tank.
Did we go to SeaWorld when we were at Disney World? Is it near there? Did we do that?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't really. I mean, I feel like I remember fish jumping around, big fish, mammals jumping around, but I don't have a exact recollection of it.
This might be the reason I hate dolphins. I hate dolphins. I think they're horrific.
Well,
and
also, why are they making them do tricks anyway?
And also, why do dolphins want to be such friends with us? I don't want to swim with you. You have dull, weird teeth. They just want to. They have weird, bulbous heads.
I wouldn't want to. We've never ever even expressed any interest at all at swimming with the dolphins.
No, I would never. And I knew that because, and listen, at least sharks tell you who they are. They're like, I have sharp teeth.
You wouldn't want
I
to swim
will
with
eat
sharks
you.
either.
No, but why do people think it's like a cool thing to swim with dolphins?
They're
creeps.
I don't know. I don't think we've ever had any interest in that at all.
No, neither you nor Tom has ever said you guys want to swim with the dolphins.
Swim with the dolphins?
No, never, not once.
I don't even want to go snorkeling. I mean, who cares?
Been there, done that.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So you see a few colorful fish, and then You lift up your head and you go back to the beach.
And then maybe there's a friggin' weird dolphin there trying to fuck you. I don't like it, and I won't abide by it. I love swimming. I love the ocean, but I don't want to go I don't want to go in a submarine, do I? No.
I really hate a weird dolphin, just a weird singular dolphin trying to fuck you.
No, Mom, it's not. It's the.
That's what you just said.
No, it's here, and I stand by it. It's the way that dolphins act like they're nice to us. They're not. They're weird. They have beady eyes. They have like a weird forehead.
I didn't know they had like dull teeth. Like yellow?
Dull teeth.
Like they're gray?
No, they're rounded at the bottom.
Oh, that's not the color.
Yeah, I'm not like, oh my God, that dolphin didn't, get its teeth
color of
whitened.
their teeth was dull.
Oh, you mean that dolphin doesn't have Da Vinci veneers? No, I don't mean like that. I mean that it's like they want to act like
that's what you meant.
They're like, I'm your friend. You're not. You're weird. A shark, you know to stay away from a shark. They're like, I am who I am. If I think you're a seal, I'm gonna bite you. Okay. That's a shark. They have sharp teeth. Dolphins are like, no, be my friend. We have
Swear to God.
teeth.
I thought you meant dull teeth. I thought you meant color, uncolorful.
No, not the color, the shape.
I just didn't understand how you knew the color of the dolphin's teeth so well.
No, not the color. I won't get close enough to a dolphin.
You said dull teeth.
Dull. I mean, not sharp.
Yeah, dull.
Yes, it could have two meanings. I told you this wasn't going to be a long episode because
why? We can do the pros and cons of the dolphin's dull teeth.
No, Mom, dolphins, I'm telling you what's wrong with them, and it's the dull teeth, and I'm
deliberately missing the point.
No, I don't. Not at all. I apologize. I realize you thought I meant color or hue of their actual teeth. I meant that they have rounded bottom teeth like mammals, and oftentimes split apart. So they have a smile and they come up to you and act like they're your friends.
They have a smile. Tell me.
Like that. It's creepy.
Do they always make that sound when they're smiling?
Mom, I don't know. But what I do know I don't like. You know what you get with a shark. Okay? A dolphin acts like it's your friend with its weird dull teeth. And their beady eyes and their bulbous forehead.
Every time you say dull teeth, you're going to think of yellowing teeth.
I'll pull up a picture. Push-ups. Thank you for the $2.
I'm just kidding around. Fuck. Okay. Can't you take a joke?
No.
I hate
this
that.
Is serious.
I hate that sound you're making.
It's not me. It's the dolphins. No, right. Push-ups, thank you for the $2. What I missed? You missed Amy. She took her meds and went to bed. But and also again, it's an abridged episode of Untoward Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. I have a lot of work to do for our very special episode on Thursday with Gabe Hoffman. Very excited about that. And tomorrow I have a comedy show. And but you got us here right now. So come and hang out with us. All right, a little more, and then I'm going to show you why dolphins are like fucked up. Oh my God. McGuinevere, if you're here. This video.
Does McGuinevere like or hate dolphins?
What's that, Mom?
Does McGuinevere hate dolphins or like
She said, this was a while ago. She sent me this thing and she said, you were right about dolphins.
Oh.
And I think that I am. But in the meantime, watch our vlog.
I love that part.
I know. We're like, have fun. God damn it. Art museum. Hi, Araya. No, Araya, you did. Yes. Find it. I'm gonna die. Okay. Simon, thank you. I'm gonna continue, and I really think I did really well with this travel vlog.
Yeah, I like
think
it.
I
I
did.
think it's very good.
Very artistic. Adam Simon, thank you again for the gifted membership. 1 trillion Kiki bucks for you. Very kind of you. And 1 million trillion Kiki coins for everyone.
Wow.
Also, I think I found the video that Araya sent, and I'm going to show you once this is over why dolphins are terrifying. Okay, mommy.
Yes, I'm waiting.
Okay. I mean, like, this is like really cool. And Amy's like, what are we doing? But we love it. What are you, Brian Wilson? What does that mean? I will say this part, but those artichokes were so good. I will say this part went on a little too long, but the food was so good. And then we get to the fart break. So listen, I'll edit it a little more next time, but it's only 11 minutes, right? Mommy, it's you that hate cannolis, don't you?
I don't hate them. They're just not my favorite thing.
Amy loves them.
Was that tonight?
No, this is still the same video.
Okay.
Tonight, we have plenty of footage from our dinner.
Good.
And then I'll be making it into a travel vlog for the next 2 days that Amy's here. Yeah, for sure. The best part. Yeah.
That would be, this is bodily function. Here we go. Ooh, Christ. The nose again. You know.
I feel much better.
And it's
the fart break. Love it. And it's cute.
Are you kidding? Who wants to stop at this rinky dink shithole fair?
Now, this is the weirdest thing, Mommy, because I'm like, so we're going to the Lucille Ball Museum. And I just thought, like, what? She really wants to stop here and she wants to do rides and have a funnel cake. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I let my friend go alone on a tilt-a-whirl.
Well, because you wanted the footage.
No, more like I would have gotten on her. I don't do rides anymore because I know I'll be the person that gets their legs chopped off.
I think as long as you're on the ground on a tilt-a-whirl, I think you're pretty safe, more safe than going up and down about not getting your legs chopped off. Just my personal opinion.
I'm a Friday the
tilt-a-whirl. A tilt-a-whirl is, I think, relatively safe. The only thing that could possibly happen is if you don't have your little thing pulled down, you could fly off of it.
I would have. It would, no matter what, it would have happened to me. Like something bad. When we pulled into this carnival or whatever, there were people stuck on the Ferris wheel already.
Yes,
so
that's an up and down ride.
I just didn't.
I think if you pretty much stay on the ground, you're going to be 99% okay.
I'm a Friday the 13th born Scorpio. If there were some way to get hurt on this tilt-a-whirl, it would have happened to me. Eugene, come say hello and to me.
What's that?
I want to say hello to you. Hi.
Hi, Gino.
Hey, Mickey. How are you, boo?
Good. How are you? You're very tan.
I know. I've been out jumping rope and stuff again.
I noticed that today. You're very tan.
We're doing a quick abridged Untoward Tuesday.
I love it. Amy was sleeping, so I came in here.
Oh, good. I'll come snuggle with you soon.
It's all good, baby. Do your thing.
But yeah, I let my friend get on this death trap by herself. And she was scared of Niagara Falls, but she wanted to do this.
Well, Keanu, this is relatively tame.
No, I think that's far scarier. I don't trust. I trust nature. I don't trust humans in a weird rinky-dink.
I think you've been on a tilt-a-whirl before. Yeah,
in my young age, I love rides, but I know now that I can't do them any longer because it's not Murphy's Law, it's Kiki's Law. Okay. If somebody's going to push somebody in front of a train, it's going to be me.
Well, then you better stay off the subway then. That's all I'm saying.
I hug the stairwell at the subway when I do
good
on.
Because that makes me very nervous. Otherwise.
The moment somebody comes down there is like, I'm looking for somebody to push down. Who's it going to be? It's like the Blue Man Group, Mom.
Keanu, I understand.
And I went, I don't want to go up there. We were on a cruise.
They're coming straight for you.
And we were in the back fucking row.
I knew they were coming straight for you.
That's exactly. They dragged my ass up on stage. I wanted nothing to do with this. They did their weird, like, sort of thing. And then everybody on the cruise for the rest of the time thought I was a part of the show.
They did. Except you weren't blue.
No. But they thought I was
maybe like inside you were.
I was. They thought I was a plant in the audience.
Maybe deep down inside you were your blue self.
I was like this. Please don't.
I fucking knew they were coming straight for you. I said they're coming right for you.
It was probably what? I don't know. 600 seats in this fucking thing. We were in the last row.
I know. They walked down, they walked back. I said they're coming right back for you.
Oh no. And then they go like this. And then what are you supposed to do? No, you have to do it. So then I get up on stage, and then the entire rest of the cruise, people were like, "Hey, you're so
Keanu,
great
you're
in
a
the
star,
show."
honey. You're a star.
No, Mom, I was mortified.
You're a star. Admit it.
No. So I'm not getting on a tilt-a-whirl.
I'm not getting on a tilt-a-whirl. I'm not getting on the Italian subway bus.
You forced me.
I did. Oh, yes, you are.
Group guy was on there. He wasn't
Shoved you right in like that. I went, oh, yes, you are. Otherwise, we're going to miss the fucking ship, and I'm not paying for that.
I went, nope, not getting on there. I don't like class.
I just shoved you in. You got right on.
Life is about experiences. My experience was that cruise wasn't horrible, but it's not for me. And I don't like being crowded on a train.
Was that the only time you were on a cruise?
Yes. And I probably wouldn't do it again.
Mm.
But that's a funny thing. They no, you did. You shoved me on that train.
I said there is no fucking way we're missing this ship. There's no fucking way.
I don't care.
I'm not getting on there. Oh, you are.
I'm like, nope. You ain't get the fuck. And then I'm like, I'm
all the Italians tried to give you room, okay? Because they were being so quiet. You were being such a fucking baby, okay?
I don't like to be confined.
You can fly.
And I'm like, no, I can't breathe. Everyone's like, they're like, could we give her some room, please? And then some man walks over. He's like, how you doing? I'm on the ship too. And he's like, oh,
I'm part of the Blue Man Group.
And I said, you guys dragged me up on the stage the other night. He said, oh my gosh, that's a very special part. We were, because he was the drummer. He said, they really like just find somebody really special. I'm like, shut up. Not now. It was fun. It was fun though.
I actually did feel sorry for you on the train, but I don't now.
I don't like. No, I don't like. You know what? Now it's like with Amy, I'm like, enjoy this now.
Like, big baby, just get the fuck on. It's going to be a half-hour ride. We have to make the boat, okay?
I'm sorry.
Would you rather be stranded on the fucking pier somewhere with just me?
Like I said,
you out?
Like I said, I'd rather be on land. You know,
I would be like, okay, how the fuck are we going to get there now?
I don't care. I don't care how we do it. Also,
no, of course. No, of course.
Because you're paying.
My mommy will handle it.
I'm like, I can't do it. You hustled me on that train.
It was my proudest moment.
It was, because if you didn't, I would have been like, all right, see ya. I'll be here forever. Goodbye. That was cute though. Oh, so yeah, Amy gets on this tilt. I just was shocked she even wanted to do it. I'm like, all right, there you go. Let's see her. Look at her in all of her glory.
I love how the tilt-a-whirl looks in the back there.
What's that, mommy?
I love how the tilt-a-whirl looks in the back there.
I know, and she was having a blast. All the kids, it was Amy and then just like a bunch of kids and like one mom. It was adorable. I did end up getting on the merry-go-round. I went back and edited it, I would lower the music there because Amy says, yeah, what we learned on this road trip is if you're not in a city, everywhere is Gastonia.
You know what? It's exactly the truth.
It's so true because we were saying it on
Rural
the ride.
America. Honestly, it's mostly that.
If you're not in a city, it's like it's Rock Hill. We could be in Rock Hill right now.
It's even more rural than Rock Hill.
Yeah, true. It's like
Aiken. It's more rural than Rock Hill. Seriously.
It's so true.
Most of America is like that.
It's true. Oh, push-ups. What did you ultimately think of Perfect Blue? I will tell you when I get to watch it. Push-ups. I promised you. I promise you I will watch it. Oh God. You know what? I'm starting a kick as well. Before I don't know if you can do this on Kick yet, but it's on my list of things to do. So before the interview on Thursday, I'm gonna start a Kick. So I'll post it on Twitter. I don't know if you can do watch-alongs on Kick, but maybe we'll all watch it together. So that's on my list of things to do before Thursday. So look forward to that, ladies and gents. Don't you worry, push up. And this was so cool. You know what else I learned from the Lucy and Desi Museum? That Lucille Ball was Patsy. Like,
that's not true.
Well, okay. She just reminded me.
Really, do not disrespect Lucille Ball.
She's right there.
Yeah, do not disrespect her.
I only want to see you walking with a purple cane.
But improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Breezes seem to whisper.
Right before this part, Amy, again, she looked at me and she was talking to me like face to face, and she farted, and the fart scared herself. She was like, I'm like, what? Did you even know you were going to do that? So I get Mom, she won't care if I say this. She gets here today and she was like, I'm like, you're having travel troubles, huh? Like, you can't like poop on a vacation or something. She said, when I was in Toronto in my Airbnb, I stayed home that one day. She said, I was on my hands and knees pooping like an animal.
Where was the poop going if she was on her hands and knees?
That is precisely what I said. So, because she meant with her, she said, it's my medication, I guess. So she got some Colace. I said, Colace, get some X-Lax if you have to be on your hands and knees.
She needs to start taking Senna regularly.
Just
can't be stopped up like that.
Amy and I, Jesus God, just the poop talk has been, it's like the first thing we like debrief on when we see each other. She said hands and knees. So I said, where did it go? She said, well, once it started coming out,
I got up and put my butt on the toilet.
Well, no, she just placed she did like a standing hands and knees. If that makes
like that does not make sense.
I'll show you. Say my chair is the toilet. So like okay, so
she actually was not on her knees. She was
hands
and
feet.
She was just squatted, sort of
like this.
Her knees had nothing.
That's how she got up off of her knees and then guided it into the toilet because She didn't want to get a fine at the Airbnb, I don't think, but squatting would work better. Yeah, well, I think she was squatting and then it was that way. Have you ever done that, Mommy?
No, I'm not going to discuss my poop problems.
Well, you don't have them because you take 780 you take 80 centas a day.
That's
So
absolutely not true.
sorry if it's TMI. Listen,
I used to
kids.
be constipated. I've been constipated since I was a baby, but my brothers used to tell me to work it out with a pencil.
That Mom, it's exactly what I said. I'm like, Amy, you should have just worked it out with a pencil. She was like, what? I said, I don't know. It's something my uncle used to say.
All of your uncles used to say it.
Work it out with a pencil. That's not safe.
Work it out with a pencil, but it was funny.
That doesn't seem right.
I can honestly say I have never once had a pencil in my hand to work it out.
No, that's not right. Lead poisoning and all.
Well, I think you would use the eraser side.
The eraser? I never even thought of that. The eraser side.
Yeah, pencil has an eraser on it.
You're
I
going
think you get more traction with that, more so than the lead point.
It never that Mom, that is something I've heard my entire life from you weird Italians. Like, work it out with a pencil. I never thought, oh, flip it. No, not the point, the eraser side.
They never stipulated that, but I was assuming.
Either way, don't do that. Just take some fucking X-Lax and call it a day, right?
Are you telling me?
No, the people listening.
I don't think anybody would take that seriously.
Korea goes, I'm gonna vomit. It is. Either is horrible.
Vomit.
Amy, this is the first thing. She drives 10 hours from Toronto. We were just in Buffalo together. She spends 2 days in an Airbnb like this over the toilet.
It's so uncomfortable, really.
And then she walks in the house. I'm like, oh my God, welcome. Here's your clean. She's like, I had to stay in my Airbnb and squat on my hands and knees.
Travel is like that for some people. I mean, it's just awful. That's why you need to have Senna. You need to have something that's going to loosen you up.
She's like, I went and got some fiber pills and some Colace. I'm like, you need something like a real thing. Something that's going to make you like pee out of your bum, probably.
Oh. Not pee,
But like something that's going to really
give you liquid shit. That's what you mean by peeing out of your bum?
Better that than like trying to work it out with a pencil, no matter which.
Once it's to that point, there's you
need to go to the hospital.
I can honestly say I've never had to go to the hospital, but it was quite a feat.
I mean, it happened to me once in my life. One time. I'm like, Mom, I don't know what to do. And what did you say? Work it out with a pencil. Like, I don't know what to do. That was
once I became a fitness instructor, I had to start taking Senna because I can't do exercise and do all that if you're loaded with poop. You just can't do it.
You drink more water. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, I get that also, but some people are just constipated and that's all. I think more people than not, because the drugstores and the grocery stores are loaded with X-Lax type medications.
Yeah.
So obviously all of the world, I don't know about other countries, but I'm assuming it's happening there too. All of the United States, for instance, people are buying that stuff because they can't poop.
If I couldn't poop, then I would take if on the off chance it happens, then I just want the maximum legal limit of just get it out of me. I'm not going to be like,
Yeah, but
maybe.
if you are a person that's constipated your whole life, okay, you have to have something that you can like periodically take to keep yourself regular. You can't be constipated, then get it all out and then be constipated again. That's not good for you either. All those poisons get up in your system and they give you a headache, basically. Honestly. No, it's true.
It is true, I guess.
It's true. Sorry,
it would
it's
make
just true.
sense. Yeah, I guess you can't take the
You have to find a system that's going to work for you. So,
God, how did we survive as cavemen? I don't know.
Well, they were eating a lot of nuts and berries.
Probably all make you constipated. I don't know.
Not
What
nuts
did
and
we do?
nuts and berries won't make you constipated.
You're right. It's something to consider.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they had pencils.
I have diarrhea. Listen, no more poop talk. I almost said like way too much information, and I won't. We're going to watch the rest of this. Then we're going to this terrifying dolphin video. And then what do you think, Mom? We'll get out of here.
Whatever you think.
Your lighting is so much better. It really is.
It's my Dominican Republic scarf. It's beautiful.
I'm so excited. I love it. Can we move on from... Yes! Isn't that what I just said, Drewium? Can we move on from poop?
It's such an interesting subject, though.
It's just girl talk.
No, it's everybody talk. Everybody poops. You remember that book, right?
Yes. Someone wrote a book about it. So enjoy your band, Drewy. I'm just kidding, Drewy. Oh, the rest of this. Now I'm forcing you to watch our travel vlog, but it's almost over. So it's so cute.
This asshole.
Everyone's vowels are unique. Yeah, where I have to be different. Oh.
I like that part. That's cute.
Do you know what that is? It's like something we did in middle school, like at sleepovers. There's an Amy goes, "Will you rub my back?" Probably to get her bowels moving. And I went, "Of course."
Well, maybe
and
you
I was
should
like,
rub their butt.
"Do that, yeah, just I'll express her anus." No, Mom. Thank God she takes sleeping pills. She would be like, "Keanu, what?"
Sorry. What did you just say?
Like a dog when you're like
will. What exactly does that mean?
I don't know, but I've heard it. Okay, look, express her anus was not on my bingo card. Yeah, I get it. Listen,
And nor would you want that on your bingo card.
I don't know exactly what it means, but it's something with like a dog where you like, listen, I don't know. I'm not a veterinarian. You
just hope that phrase fit into what you were talking about.
And I'm not going to Google it. I don't want to be put on some kind of weird watch list.
It looks like she's expressing yours right
Okay,
now.
listen. She is. This is the woman. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do two things. This is the woman when we were in kindergarten that rubbed her own poop on me. After I have an essay about it. So yes, when Amy's around, we talk about poop, and she doesn't mind. But then, so the thing in middle school that like girls did at sleepovers is there's an egg on your head and the yolk is running down. There's a knife. You know, it's got to be a new thing. with like
not a new thing, but just like a your time kind of thing. I never heard
it's
that in my
very
life.
millennial. So that's what we're doing here. And we were dying laughing before I expressed her anus.
Breezes seem to whisper.
Oh, I see there's a thing there.
Oh, Tia Reyna.
Not as old as Mia right now.
Oh.
Dream a little dreamer.
Very artistic.
These are the days of our lives.
Well, yeah. So
That's
I'm
really-
a travel
it's good.
vlogger
It's
now.
great, really. I'm a travel vlogger now.
We definitely need to do
My new
that
career.
for the next Dominican Republic trip because it really was easy.
That's
Albeit annoying to the person that you're trying to make film with you, but it just takes like 2 seconds. Should we read the poop slide? I think I have it.
Oh my God. It would be hilarious. It would go right along with.
God damn it. Where is she? So I have a collection of essays from that I'm starting from kindergarten to the rest of my life.
The
God,
poop
where
slide
she?
is the funniest thing ever.
All right, I'll read it. I'll read it to you since Amy's here. She won't mind. This is the perfect time, don't you think?
I do. I can't get enough. I can't get enough.
I can't get enough. I can't. Oh, let's find her. Okay. Where's my thing? I didn't have this prepared, but it just makes sense to do. So let's see. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. Where are you? You know, you could cover me a little bit, Mom, and say
I don't know what you want me to do. What do you want me to do?
dance at least. Thank you. Thank you. That's great. It's good stuff. You're doing a good job. If you haven't listened to the newest episode of Keanu Cast, listen to it. Uh-huh. Are you still dancing?
Don't you see me?
I can't. No, Mom, I'm looking for the goddamn poop slide. So no, I can't. Just making sure that you're entertaining.
Yes,
the
I'm just
group.
entertaining silently. It's like a silent film.
That's great. I love
Buster
that.
Keaton.
I
like
love
a
that
silent
about
film.
you. Oh, perfect. Okay. So this is a collection of essays. So you guys are getting a big scoop now. Oh, Mom, that's great dancing. That's great. That's really good. I love it. Can you
Do you
see
want me
me
to stop now?
Well, now you can. I'm taking a short, succinct, quick pee break. I'm going to read you the poop slide because I just found
Want to
it.
dance some more while you pee?
No, Mom, I'm going to play a freaking video.
Fuck.
And then we'll watch the dolphin video and then we'll get out of here. Follow Amy's Instagram, and that Instagram will lead you to her spicy website. And then we're going to read you the poop slide. Let's see here. What should I play? I'll play The Lifeguard. We like that one, don't you think?
I don't know what that is.
I'll be back in 1 minute and 16 seconds.
Just out here on the job. Surveying the area, making sure there's no drowning going on. I don't see any now. Not at all. But, I do want to take a look because, I don't know, there might be some untoward kite surfing going on. Glad you have your helmets on. All right, just check it. Just check it. Hey, yeah. All right, cool. False alarm. Just a buoy. I don't do this because for the money or anything. I really just do it because I love it. Also, there is no money involved. I'm a volunteer bus girl lifeguard here in the Cabaret Republic. Yeah. How you doing? Thank you. Yeah, I know.
Help! Help me!
Days like this. Yeah, those are my friends. They do that all the time. They were just joshing me. They ignore me because they knew I was taking a video. Anyway.
Oh my God! God damn it! I timed that really well.
You did. That was perfect.
1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here, and again to Thursday. Very exciting interview coming up. And if you haven't listened to the newest Keanu cast, listen to it. All right. So this is a scoop because I'm going to read you something. I've been working on this. I'm writing a book. It's a collection of essays from, I think it's going to be like this. It's an essay from every year of my life, right? And my year when I was in kindergarten, this is the biggest thing that stuck out to me. Right, Michaelene?
Yes. So you should take me out so you can have the full reading
No,
of you right there.
No, Mom. What? Are you nuts? And I read it by myself and no, I don't have the joy of you laughing at it. Or else it's fucking just embarrassing. Do you have somewhere to be?
No, I just thought maybe all the focus should be on the reading.
No. We're going to put up a picture of Amy and I'm going to read it so that you can, see.
Okay.
You're driving me to drink. Are you nuts?
Well, it's about time because you always drove me to drink. I don't know what this is, but here comes another one.
You do it again. No, we're not going the right way. Nope. We're not doing it right at all. Okay. We're not going to get it. We can't even read clocks. It's okay.
I can read a clock, chickie.
I can too. Yes. And now the narrative is that I can't even read a clock.
It's because you're self-deprecating and you let that be known in a jocularity kind of way.
Oh,
and the people don't get your humor. They just go, "Oh, she's so stupid. She can't read a clock."
I have a very interesting thing I will tell you after this that you'll all enjoy, and then I'll get into it a lot, maybe in another episode. Not a lot, but I'll let you know. Speaking of drama, all right,
drama.
An interesting and very good, very cathartic thing. Not cathartic like Amy and her pooping. Let's see here.
It's cathartic.
Cathartic. Yes, Mom. Exactly.
Did you say cathartic?
It's where I was headed and you got there. So I love that. Yeah. All I want is just
a room somewhere.
All I want is a room somewhere. far away from the cold night air. We won't need no much chair. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Lots of chocolates for me to. Okay, this is perfect. For me to eat. Lots of coal making lots of eat. All right. So I'll put this photo up of Amy. So this is my best friend since kindergarten, right? There she is. Isn't she beautiful? All right. Now, this is something from my soul. This is part of my book that I'm writing. It's a collection of essays. It's for every, so there'll be 32 essays from my life so far. And until I'm done with it, and not until I die, until I just, it needs, it. I'm not done with all of them yet. And you guys are very lucky because
this is one of the best.
I have not read this publicly ever, and I was not planning on doing this, but okay, here we go. You're going to like it. And you're going to understand why we were talking about poop so much. Okay. Okay. Can you see me, Mom?
I can see you. I can feel you. I can hear you.
Okay, cool. You can see me, you, and Amy, right?
Yes.
All right. This would be year 5 of my life. And this essay is called The Poop Slide by Keanu Thompson. I feel like I have to see you. I can't stand it. Hang on. Because this is very, very emotional. Let's see. Okay, now I can see you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. In kindergarten, I had one friend. Her name was Amy Clark. She was born prematurely. She told me she was so small that her parents could hold her in the palms of their hands, like a gerbil, and that her thin, translucent ears would fold in half like a scalloped potato, causing her father to have to unfold them while she slept in her crib. I was frightened by the ear thing and strangely jealous of her prematurity. When I was born, my mother had a scheduled C-section because I was a big, fat, giant watermelon of a baby. At birth, I weighed 9 pounds, 10 ounces. That is massive for a newborn. To this day, my parents tell me that when I was sliced out of my mother's belly, I looked like a 3-month-old David Letterman. They also claim that I did not stop crying until I was 10, which I know is inaccurate because I am always crying. It's just in private. Kindergarten-aged Amy looked like a tiny, angelic fairy child with blonde hair and bright blue eyes and was always dressed in dainty outfits with bows and sparkles. I, on the other hand, looked like a sad juvenile giantess with a page boy haircut whose mother styled her like a member of the Wu-Tang Clan. In reality, though, Amy was not a sweet nymph of a child who spread love and light throughout our kindergarten class. She was an evil and cunning bully whose lifeblood was the tears of her other classmates. I watched her ruin the lives of many children. Amy once...
I'm sorry.
It's too funny. Amy once held a meeting at the monkey bars to announce that Santa Claus wasn't real. This is true, by the way. She knew because her mother enlisted her to set out gifts from the Jolly Red Fat Man for Amy's younger, even more premature sister. When I think back, this was a very disturbing thing for Amy's mother to do, given Amy's young age. Amy's mother was a larger, less adorable monster, but that's a story for another day. After Amy's Santa is a Childhood Conspiracy press conference by the monkey bars, the children were horrified. She, however, was in ecstasy. Amy loved it when the other children cried. Also, I don't know if this is relevant, but her favorite animal was the shark. Fucking sharks. I don't know what Ted Bundy's favorite animal was, but I think that there's a good chance it might have been sharks. And that's true. Amy loved sharks. And as we were talking about dolphins. Maybe that's why I don't like dolphins. I don't know. But I digress. Amy was my best friend. Amy was my only friend. And she didn't even seem to like me very much. One day, I was waiting on the playground benches for her at recess, like I always did. When she arrived, she placed her tiny fetus hands on either side of my face and said, "Oh, Keanu, I'll play with you some other day," and ran away. I didn't see or hear from her for 8 weeks. When Amy finally resurfaced, she asked me to come and sit under the slide with her. Thank God, my tiny Hitler-like shield from the world was back. I joined her under the playground equipment and we exchanged pleasantries. She asked if I had made any friends while she was away. No, I replied. Makes sense, she said. We were back. We had a few minutes of normal conversation as we sat on the mulch beneath the big red slide. As I was thinking how nice it was to be reunited with my monstrous friend again, all of a sudden, Amy got a strange look on her face. Oh no, I thought. Her face was strange to sort of troubled before finally morphing into a horrifying, devilish smile. What's wrong, Amy? No answer. She just sat there grinning. And without warning, she reached into her pants. Amy, what are you doing? I stammered. Again, no answer. I knew in my heart of hearts what was about to happen, but something primal in me told me to say, I knew in my heart of hearts what was about to happen, but something primal told me what to say. When she finished digging around in her 5-year-old anus, her tiny premature Yoda finger emerged from her pants, covered in feces. I was in shock. I couldn't move. I sat and watched in horror as she proceeded to smell the poopy finger. Oh, God. Then she smiled and slowly touched her tongue to the poopy finger. Dear God. Then, for the third and final fecal act, she dove at me like a cobra and wiped the poopy finger all over my cargo pants. Moments later, our teacher, Mrs. Garrison, appeared. Amy quickly wiped what was left of the excrement on the back of her skirt. Girls, what's going on here? Mrs. Garrison asked. Neither of us responded. Canoe, did anything... This is funnier than I remember. Canoe, did Amy wipe something on your pants? She said. By the way, Mrs. Garrison always referred to me as Canoe. This is because on the first day of kindergarten, she said, "Hi, is your name Canoe?" And I responded, yes. Anyway, Canoe, what is that on your pants? Ms. Garrison pressed. I froze. I couldn't rat on Amy. I had just spent 8 weeks in social exile on the playground bench. Thinking quickly, I responded, I think it's mud. I must have just fallen in the mud. Okay, she smirked and walked away as if thinking, if this weirdo Canoe kid isn't even going to out that little monster for wiping literal shit on her, I'ma just chill and ignore it as well. Less paperwork and calls to parents, certainly. After Miss Garrison left, I got up and started to walk to the swings. I needed to clear my head. Amy followed me. Not one to let a traumatic event expire before she could manage to extract every last drop of shame and misery from her prey. She shrieked, Keanu, smell my finger. No, Amy, I know what it smells like, I replied. Taken aback by my rebuff, she quickly changes tactics. No, Keanu, my finger smells like vanilla. Well, I hate the smell of vanilla, Amy, I returned. She tried once more. Well, what do you like the smell of? Until finally I roared. Nothing. I know what you are trying to do. At that very moment, whistles blew, and it was time to go inside. Amy's poopy-fingered campaign of terror was at an end. For once, I had stood my ground. My MC Hammer pants may have been covered in bodily waste, but I never smelled her finger. She won the battle, but I had won the war. Amy and I are best friends to this day. I've grown a bit of a spine and gotten over my shyness since then. And Amy, though, through many sessions of therapy, has become a wonderful, beautiful, and only mildly insane woman. Though it was seared into my consciousness, we never ever spoke of the poop slide incident. I told her about it 20 years later over a bottle of wine. We laughed hysterically. She has no recollection of it whatsoever. Pretty good, isn't it?
I've heard this before, but it's so fucking funny.
Hey, Aaron goes, sweet story. Yeah, it's so sweet.
And look at her. Look at her. That's her.
Well, anything vanilla flavored is
hilarious. Oh my God.
It's really good. I am working on a collection of essays. Maybe I'll publish that one just for
I think that
is
just the funniest thing.
I'm going to put them into I have one. I'm trying to do one for every year of my life, but kindergarten, that's what stuck out to me. Thank you.
That was
I'm a good
great.
writer. See,
you are
Amy.
A good writer.
Amy going to be Amy. Let's watch this one thing of the dolphins, and then let's go, mommy. Right?
Yep.
I think this is the one Araya sent to me, and this is why you shouldn't like dolphins. They're terrifying. Why the world should fear dolphins and not sharks? No, the dark side of dolphins you don't want to know. Oh my God, Mom, no. Mom, first of all, look at them.
Yeah,
is that something you want by you?
No. I understand about those teeth now. No, I've never wanted to be near one.
No, we would never.
I've never articulated it like you have, but it is. Yeah, that's creepy. Look at his teeth.
They're dull and weird, and they want to be by us too much. You know what you get with sharks, not dolphins.
Well, I don't want to
totally
be
innocent.
No, it doesn't. If I know what I get with a shark, I still don't want to be by one.
Right. Well, no, I know, but sharks don't trick you into thinking we should hang out with them.
Well, I never really was affected either way by a shark or a dolphin. I don't think anybody's trying to trick me, nor would I care.
Are you saying I think about this too much?
Maybe.
I feel like dolphins are sharks in sheep's clothing.
Well, I've really never thought about fish that deeply.
They're not even a fish. They're a freaking mammal.
I know they're mammals. I said it earlier. I don't like them. I wouldn't want to be by a shark either.
No, but I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at them for tricking us into thinking we should swim with them.
Well, nobody ever tricked me about it, even though, we were on, full court press about, swimming with the dolphins from the media and other parents who want their children to swim with the dull tooth mammals.
Thank you. Exactly. They're dull toothed.
It's not even. It's never seriously Keanu crossed my mind.
Okay, Mom. After what I just read you,
Was not a part of my life.
After what I just read you, maybe my mind works and it focuses on things like Amy rubbing poop on me.
Well,
or
my mind would have probably started working overtime too had I had Amy as a best friend.
and yet we're still best friends.
I know, it's great. Really, it's great.
That was terrifying.
That is the fucking funniest. You know what? I've heard you read that before. That is the funniest.
I'll publish it. I'm making a book of essays.
It is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I love sloths. They're sweet. All right, let's watch this. Let's see what it has to entail, and then we're done.
Some of the cutest wild creatures out there, and we can't blame anybody for that, especially with their smiley looking faces.
No, this is
They're surprisingly human-like as well, having a brain that makes them one of the most intelligent wild creatures on planet Earth.
This is gross.
Besides us. They also share several human-like behaviors, such as forming groups, mourning over the dead in some cases.
All right, right there. I don't need to see any more. They're mourning over the dead. And look, this weird dolphin flops itself up to like
terrorize this baby. Terrorize this toddler.
Yes.
Yeah, play ball with me.
It's like, what are you?
Would you honestly leave your toddler there with that thing?
No, fuck no.
Where are the people?
They're like, take a video.
They're taking the picture.
They're like, hey, yeah, this seems fine. Notice that no one's in the crowd. They're like, these things are creepy. That's not right. Let's see.
And taking care of the elders. They even have distinct names for each other, except the way they communicate is through a whistle. They also perform all kinds of beautiful tricks for us while in captivity and even in the wild. Unfortunately, dolphins have some negative human traits as well. They have a shocking dark side, which most people aren't aware of. Warning, before proceeding with this content, be careful. Your previous perceptions about dolphins will be greatly altered after this.
Did you
so
ever hear
proceed
this
with
before?
caution.
No, actually,
our first case study
this isn't even the one Araya sent me, I don't think.
I want to hear this. I want to hear it.
Okay, we're gonna watch.
Oh
It's
my
terrifying. No, they're monsters. They're freaks.
To do with bottlenose dolphin gangs. When mating season comes around, there's generally fierce competition among males for access to females. The bottlenose dolphins have a different strategy. Instead of competing against each other, they form alliances. A team of 5 to 6 male dolphins will rush to a female dolphin and then proceed to herd her away to be mated with. The female dolphin typically always resists. In fact, they typically escape about 25%.
Mom, they're laughing
So
at
it's
us.
like a gang bang?
Yeah, and look how they like laugh at us.
And then proceed to herd her away to be mated with.
They herd her away to be mated with. Disgusting. Ooh.
Female dolphin typically always resists. In fact, they typically escape about 25% of the time. And the other 75% of the time, they are literally beaten into submission. The male dolphin alliances will capture a female dolphin, herd her away, beat her, bite her, and do whatever else is necessary in order to get her to mate with one of them. This process repeats for all of the male dolphins. They essentially work together rather than apart to mate. The actual act of forced sex has never been observed in dolphins.
Look at this freak. What's he doing? Like,
he's trying to kiss him. He's trying to kiss the dolphin.
However, it can be speculated based on the fact that pre-sex mating involves a lot of violence and coercion. There are also several marks left on female dolphins which have been observed after the fact. What once appeared to be such cute creatures can actually be violent and force other dolphins into doing something they may not wish to do.
The dolphin
It gets worse from here though.
on her clit.
Case study number
Awful.
2 has to do with
okay, so just like in so the poor female dolphins, now what we're learning is they're like, we don't want anything to do with this. Then it's just very aggressive male dolphins. And then
Well,
this
well,
lady's
look
like,
at her.
"Oh."
Well, look at her. What is she looking for?
I
Go
don't
back.
think I think this is a male dolphin.
Well, go back. What is this woman looking for? Go back. Come on.
She was like, I thought I was just on a cruise. I thought I would swim with the dolphins. I don't know.
She looks like
And
she's
force
really
other
enjoying
dolphins
herself.
into doing something they may not wish to do.
Right? It's like when a dog humps your leg. You're like, okay, get off of me.
I think she fully was participating.
Mom, why you're blaming this woman?
Get away from the dolphins.
She's like, this was supposed to be funny. I'm on a
She didn't
tour.
try to get away from him. She just was like, what?
You always blame the girl. You're like this,
like this.
This, yeah, because you're like, this is weird. Mom, you literally just blamed the human woman.
Because she's too stupid to move. How could you not blame
This
her?
is why you don't swim with. She was asking for it.
Exactly.
Mom, it's awkward. It's like, okay, this has happened.
Come on, let's go back and look again. Come on.
No, you know what? I don't want to get off. I don't even know how this is on YouTube. It's very graphic. Oh my God.
It gets worse from here though. Case study number 2 has to do with infanticide. There are several wild animals that practice this behavior called infanticide. This is defined as the killing of young in their species in order to increase the likelihood that they reproduce. A dolphin may decide to kill a female dolphin's young so that the previous dolphin's genes do not pass on, and then this dolphin will hopefully be able to meet.
See what it just did with its freaking weird tongue? Like a weirdo.
So that the previous dolphin.
Ew.
Dolphin's genes do not pass on, and then this dolphin will hopefully be able to mate with the female dolphin. This behavior has been observed in several wild animals, but the reason it is most shocking in dolphins is because of how compassionate and empathetic they can appear, and how they've been nice in other situations as well. Case study number 3, dolphin wars. There are plenty of reports of dolphins having washed up on beaches after they passed away with mysterious injuries that were likely caused by other dolphins, and not humans hunting them, for example. One study in the 1990s reported a group of...
That was like SeaWorld. I know we went there, and I don't know why, and I know we were young.
I vaguely remember it. I vaguely remember it.
It was something we did with like the cousins or something,
With,
and I did not like
with
it.
Melissa
from
and
then.
Andy and Alex, maybe.
Yeah, we were like.
So I think the dolphins are rebelling because of them putting them in a show and making them all jump in tandem for the pleasure of humans.
No, I think they're creepy because they will like listen to humans and do that. What about the dolphins in the ocean that are weird? They're all weird. Humans, stay away from dolphins. They're not right. Don't swim with them.
Something else. I don't like butterflies either.
I don't like them either because they're just
creepy.
They have to be, they like molt. They come out of they're just caterpillars with wings.
I don't like them.
I don't like it either. It's
of
gross.
dolphin calves that washed up on a beach that had died of blunt force trauma, including multiple rib fractures, lung lacerations, and deep...
Did you see her? That dolphin
He
just
was
ripped down
attacking her butt.
puncture wounds
Yeah,
that were
he just
consistent with
ripped down her
bites from an
bathing suit.
adult dolphin. Case study number 4, dolphins versus scuba divers. Dolphin sexual aggression, as we reviewed in case study number 1, doesn't...
So a pod of male dolphins is like it's like a bunch of fraternity bros. That's what they do. They're like really like our hormones. But we're people. Don't swim with dolphins, people.
Doesn't stop just with dolphins. Turns out we're their targets as well. Some scuba divers and even workers at places where dolphins are held in captivity report that dolphins make moves on them, and sometimes even forcefully. Both males and females are observed in this behavior. In one case, a man by the name of Malcolm Brenner was pursued intently by a particular female dolphin, and they had, in his own words, a love affair for a year. But that's an interesting story for another day. Many other humans have been pursued by dolphins and sometimes extremely aggressively. In the case of Michael Mays, an underwater videographer, he was pursued by a male dolphin that kept pushing him to the bottom of the ocean floor. He was an experienced scuba diver and able to handle the situation, though other scuba divers could understandably not be able to fight back. Fighting back too aggressively would trigger the dolphin as well, which would lead to the scuba diver getting hurt and potentially even losing their flow of oxygen.
See?
Dolphins can weigh around 400 pounds, which means that they can easily push you to the ocean floor or hurt you if they want you to. In the case of this scuba diver, Michael Mays, he ended up being okay, but the situation could obviously be very different for others. One big thing about scuba diving is that even small differences in elevation within the ocean can be quite painful. Forcefully traveling up or down just by a few feet without preparation can cause massive pain, and I'm saying this from personal experience here. Combined with the fear of being pursued by a very heavy dolphin, it's easily understood just how dangerous this can be. Dolphins lead very complex social lives. In some ways, this is interesting because they have been observed to be empathetic, care for their young or old, and they can even learn some sign language and a bit of English. On the other hand, they lack the human morale, which means they're aggressive against both each other, but even us humans. Finally, our fifth case study has to do with murder. Not only do dolphins commit infanticide, which is the killing of another dolphin's young, some of them murder just for the fun of it. This isn't a regular occurrence, but it still has been observed happening. Some groups of dolphins have been observed.
I've never seen this video, but I've been telling you guys this for years.
I've never even thought about dolphins. They're true. You're right. They're truly disgusting.
They murder for fun with their dull teeth and their smile. Hi, I like you guys so much, but I'll also drag you to the bottom of the ocean, grape you, and then kill you. Oh, God, these dolphins.
Attacking and beating to death porpoises for no apparent reason. They did not let the porpoises escape, despite them desperately trying to escape. Scientists still don't understand why this has been done. A study was conducted in the area where the dead porpoises were found, and it was discovered that there was no shortage of food. There was literally no logical reasons for the dolphins to go out and hunt and kill these porpoises. It was also observed that the porpoises that were killed did not steal food, invade upon territory, or injure the dolphins in any way. Also, in case you don't know, dolphins do not eat porpoises. Simply put, the dolphins decided to go out, hunt, and kill porpoises just
It's like a pot of just like, so they're killing porpoises just because they're like bored. There's no humans to swim with and hump. So let's just kill a porpoise just for sport. Oh.
just for the sake of doing it.
This is
So
not
dolphins have been observed.
What, mommy?
This is not good publicity for dolphins. And what is this guy doing?
Yeah,
in the water with them.
He's asking for it in that tiny bathing suit.
Who sent you this?
I found Araya sent me one. They sent me this like a long time ago. I just forgot to cover it about like, Keanu, you were right about dolphins. And then I just like YouTubed it, and this is what came up. There's plenty of videos. Do your research, people. Don't swim with dolphins. I don't want anybody's jobs to be taken away, but these things are menaces of the sea.
This is not right. Okay,
I wonder what's going to happen here.
To have incredible behavior. They can learn to communicate a bit with us. They can be compassionate sometimes, and they have fascinating social lives. On the other hand, they also have a dark side, which isn't well known by the majority of people who view dolphins as mystical, happy, and good creatures. More studies have to be conducted in order to deeply grasp the true nature of dolphins.
I don't like that.
What we do know now, though, is that these creatures are far from the cute, cuddly creatures we initially imagined them to be. As it turns out, there is a dark side and a good side to everything, and the dark side for dolphins can be quite shocking.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys enjoyed.
Those dolphins jumping in tandem like that, don't think for 1 minute they're not pissed off and they're going to kill their trainer.
Yeah, they will. Or just like rub up on them. Or
that's awful. Or beat them to death with their fins.
I know they kill porpoises for sport, Mom. It's terrifying. Well, I can't believe we made it to about 2 hours.
It was good. It's fun.
But we did it. This is fun. Tomorrow I have a comedy show in if you're in the Manhattan, New York area, I will be in Brooklyn. Amy will be there, and me and Eugene will be performing there. Check out my Instagram, Keanu C. Thompson, for if any of you are in the area, you can come see me do live stand-up comedy. Thursday, a very, very interesting, very fun interview coming up with Gabe Hoffman. You guys are going to love it. And I will save everything else for a later date. And the newest episode of Keanu Cast is out. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Michaelene, where can the people find you?
Right here with you, Keanu.
Normally you say something like on my porch.
No, I'm a little tired. I am sorry.
I'm tired.
I don't know where to go. All right.
Improv.
You could catch me.
That's good.
Walking down the river. You know, our river has E. coli right now, though. So don't drink the water.
What?
Our
The
river has
walk?
E. coli. Yeah.
You don't drink from the sink, do you? No. Does the river walk really have E. coli?
Yes.
Who's drinking?
And people, I don't know, but people are dropping like flies. It's really horrendous and kind of fun.
What do you mean? People in the neighborhood are dying?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, no, sorry. I just wish they would.
This episode's going to be.
That's very dark. Sorry. I told you I'm in an irritated mood.
I love it. This was fun. We had Amy for at least 10 minutes.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
I maybe since I've already read it to you, I'll publish the poop slide, and then it'll be good for my book of essays. Just so people will maybe buy it one day. It can't just be 32 pages, but it could be.
It's just a small little paperback book. It'd be very lovely.
Exactly.
You've got some more stories, some more essays. You can
one for every year of my life. So.
Oh, that's a good thing. You should try to do one for every day of your life. The days of our lives.
Today I thought about dolphins being weird, and then the other day Eugene and I did a show. I mean, there would be no essay. Everybody could write an essay for every day of their life, but it would be very mundane. It has to be something that happens to you, like
have to be mundane.
I do lead a very fulfilled and exciting.
Yes, it could be very spicy and dangerous, and some happy, some sad, and some just jet rocketing off the page.
Exactly. It'll just pour out of me. Let me add something else to do to my list. I agree. Oh, Mommy, I love you. The people
I love you too.
You can find Michaelene on her porch doing the boogaloo.
And maybe a little tap dance.
And maybe a tap dance. And again,
Gabe lead a really boring fucking life, okay, right now.
You're not leading a boring life.
I am. I'm just like, ugh.
Eugene and I are coming there soon, so.
Oh, so that'll make it less boring, do you think?
No, Mom. You go swim with dolphins. How about that? If you want a thrill.
Eugene and I are going to come there really soon.
What do you want me to say when you're like, I'm bored? How much more time could I spend with you?
Oh, shut up. Okay, just shut.
Oh, well, maybe we should go on a vacation soon and we'll do a travel vlog.
I want to go somewhere. I've been looking and looking and looking.
Well, let me know. I can always buy a flight. I will meet you anywhere, and then we'll make a travel vlog. Watch my
Oh,
travel
cool.
vlog.
And you know, I do anything you want me to do on your travel vlog.
I know yeah, and it's actually very. You're like, no, okay, all right. Amy's like, really? Like, I have a full bowel movement. Could we not? But it still came out beautiful. Poor thing had to go to Canada to get on her hands and knees and poop.
That is hilarious.
Like this.
Okay. It wasn't her knees. It was just her hands and her haunches.
I'm like, what? I'm like, how does that work, Amy? She's like, well, when it finally started coming out, I did that. Well, thank you, Amy. Thank you, Eugene. Thank you, Michaelene. I will see you guys Thursday. And
I love you guys a lot. Yay!
You guys are the eels, hips, the cat's pajamas, and
the bee's knees.
The bee's knees. Kiki, Michaelene out. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
You.